Welcome to another reaction. I have watched my other reactions and I have seen that yeah, there's not much enthusiasm in there, so I'm gonna try to spice this one up. I'm gonna try to be loud, enthusiastic, like I'm actual an NFL commentator. So let's go. Let's read off the team. Okay, let's read off Let's read off the team. So, Michael Carbajal, Carlos Ballesteros, Nick Londano, Brandon Blackheader, Dylan Henniger. Michael punts the ball to Jamie at the 20-yard line. Jamie runs 5-10, gets knocked down by Miles, who I forgot to read, so I guess Miles on our team too. Miles, yeah. So then team number 2, which will be Jamie's team. So Nick is on their team, so I guess we switched. So Greg, I want to say Olsen. I don't think so because that's the NFL player. Okay, but Greg, Logan Palmer, Jamie Martinez, Salvador Valencia, Nick Londano, like I already said, and then Miles. So they switched. So yeah, and Michael is maybe that wasn't Michael punting. Maybe that was Miles punting. Okay, I guess it was Miles punting. This is not a good start to the video, but let's try to make up for it. Okay, so I'm telling Brandon, get your ass over there because he wants to cover Salvador. Everyone runs. Carlos is covering Nick. Jamie's looking. Jamie throws it to Logan, who catches it, who is wide open, and for the touchdown. Jamie's team 7, Dylan's team 0. Logan is in for the touchdown. Good for him. That makes it 7-0. Carlos is yelling at Brandon for not covering Logan. Kicks to me. I juke out Greg. I'm still going. Will I get to the 30? The 30-yard line. And Salvador and Logan get me at like the same time. Carlos gets a snap. Says to go long. Nick just runs by him. Carlos is looking. Throws it to Brandon, who is wide open. I guess that is revenge because Brandon forgot to cover Logan, so Logan decided to be nice and not cover Brandon and let him have the touchdown. Now we are tied at 7s with Brandon and Logan both getting the touchdown on the first plays of the game. Brandon kicks upwards to Greg, who gets it. Greg jukes. Greg still going. Greg going. Can he get past Miles? Still juking, but Miles gets him at the 40-yard line. Greg throws to Jamie. Everyone's getting positioned. Brandon is now on sides. Nick is still the running back. Logan, play action, throws it up to Greg, but he throws it too low, so Miles should have intercepted it, but he dropped it. Logan doing another play action, running to the other side, running back. Fake handoff. Jamie looking, throws to Salvador, who dives for it and catches it for the touchdown. I need a better eraser. So yes, 14-7. Logan is the punter now. I can't hear what they're saying exactly, but I can hear bits of it. And Jamie said no. Okay, punts the ball. That is the 30-yard line, but that's like the 28 because 2 yards behind. Maybe the 29. You know, close. That was not a hike, so Carlos gives it back to me, and I throw it up to Carlos, who fumbles it. But instead of running, he throws it to me, but Miles gets it. But anyway, that's a touchdown, so it doesn't really matter if I or Miles got it, because we both would have got it anyway. But that ties it up. Wait, I'm trying to hear what they're saying. I'm going to turn it up a little bit louder. Just so I can hear what they're saying. Could have been worse. He could have got sacked. Oh. We have Nick. I'm trying to negotiate with them because I think Michael or Dylan just showed up. I don't remember which one, but anyway. It kicks it, and then I just down it at the 10-15. So someone just showed up, and that's why we have Nick. Oh, Brian. Brian just showed up. Okay. That's unfair, but anyway. They have Brian now, so we get Nick, like I said in the beginning. Greg is telling Logan to go deep. Brian is here now. Carlos is covering Logan, Nick covering Greg, I'm covering Salvador, and Brandon's covering Brian. I think Brandon should be covering Logan, but whatever. Jamie, anyway, running around, looking, throws it 10 yards to Greg, who catches it, and jukes out Nick, jukes out Carlos, but Carlos gets him anyway because his arms are long, so he just extend. They're at the 35 now. Brandon is still not onside yet. Now he is. They're huddling up to say teleformation or something. Greg is telling Logan and Jamie and Brian how to do the play. They're all going to one side, so nobody's on the left now. Logan's going out. Jamie just said, "Screw you, Logan." He's like, hey, get Logan. Screw you, Logan. And then Carlos screams for some reason. I guess Jamie did not want to pass to Logan. Brandon just found a shiny thing. Anyway, that wasn't a first down. Because I down him at like the 5, so. Jamie gets it. Fakes handoff to Greg. Brian runs out. Just throws it up to Brian, who drops it. Now Dylan shows up. So now he's on our team, I believe. I'm not too sure about that, but I think he is. All three of us are rushing, Carlos, me, and Brandon, but then we decide not to. So Carlos is now covering Logan, while Greg is back. Now Greg runs out. Now Jamie throws to Greg. And now Greg goes in for the touchdown. Dylan should have been covering Greg, apparently. But anyway, getting ready to punt. Diego's having a stroke, like usual. Salvador getting ready to punt. Punts it, but it's short. Brandon picks it up with one hand and just starts going for it. Salvador tries to fumble him, but Carlos is there to prevent it. Now all of us are just standing there. Carlos gets a snap. Everyone runs. Carlos throws it to Dylan, who drops it. Carlos, quarterback once again. Probably going to throw to Dylan once again. Yep, see, I told you. Dylan gets it and falls, but he gets it to the 40, and Carlos says, good job. Carlos drops it like he's normal, and everyone is now just repositioning. Carlos gets a snap again. Carlos just throws it up to Dylan, but it's too high. And then I moss Carlos, and then he says, screw you, Dylan, like Brandon usually does, but Carlos said it that time. Carlos just throws it to me, and I catch it for the touchdown. I intercepted it. Now all of us are very happy that I made a joke about intercepting the ball, even though I scored the touchdown. Brandon is just walking around, but Dylan punts it to Greg, but Brian gets it anyway. So he just runs out. Carlos trying to cut him off, but Brian scrambles around, running left now. Still going. Can he get past Brandon? No. I knew his last name was Olsen, but that's also an NFL player. That's why I got confused. Victor's here now. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Jamie gets the ball, backs up, scrambles a little bit. Brian's open. Jamie doesn't see. Jamie still doesn't see. Now he sees and just throws it up. And he catches it. Everyone is happy now. Everyone repositioning once again. Greg is getting ready to punt now. He punts it pretty good to Miles, who fumbles it but recovers. Running right, left, and then Jamie tries to tackle him. And then calls him a clown. Carlos gets it. Dylan's screaming, but he throws it to me. Yeah, I know, I'm trying. Nick was open or something like that. I don't know. He threw to me, though. So now Miles is quarterback because Carlos has had enough. Dylan is being covered by Brian. That's a mismatch. But anyway, he throws it to Carlos, who gets the touchdown. Yes. Carlos with the catch of all catches. Why I say that is because Carlos usually doesn't catch it. Dylan is punting now. He punts it high but short. Salvador gets it. Still going, but does not get past Nick. They're huddling. Let's see if we hear what they're saying. No, we cannot. But anyway, they're doing a good huddle right now. We're just all waiting. Dylan is still on his phone. Greg gets a handoff though. So apparently that was a touchdown. I do think it was a touchdown, but he tagged him like exactly at the 50, which was kind of weird. So now we're playing full field, so everyone is backing up and going forward. Logan is now getting serious, so he takes off his hood. Nick is running. We're arguing over who gets Nick or something like that. Jamie just kicks it straight up in the air, and Brian downs it. I faked getting it. Now Miles just throws it up to me, who catches it on Salvador, and then somebody says, "Nice one, Dylan." I don't know who that was. I think it might have been Carlos. It sounded like Miles a little bit. He throws it up to me, who catches it and outruns Greg. So I score the touchdown. So now it is 35-35. We're tied. Can't hear what they're saying, so it's kind of hard. Brandon is doing the easy cheese run, getting ready to kick. Kicks it to Logan, but Logan does not touch it, and then I give it to him, and then he gives it to Greg, and then he gives it to Salvador. Everybody is just walking around. Logan runs to the right, Brian left, Greg middle, and Salvador also middle. He hands it off, Logan blocking. Greg spins around Nick for the touchdown. 60-yard touchdown, actually. Logan is kicking, I believe. Yes, Logan is kicking. Brian is hugging me on the ground. Logan is saying something. Diego says, "Fuck you, Miles." I don't know why, but he hands it off to Carlos, who outruns Brian. Still outrunning Brian, actually. Brian slips and Carlos goes in. I am offside. Oh wait, no, never mind. I forgot that our team scored. I kick it now. I think I kicked it out of bounds. So I did an okay job. I didn't let anyone return it or anything. Logan goes to the right again, Brian to left, usual formation. Gets a snap again, fakes the handoff this time. So now Jamie's just rolling around. Logan's screaming. Logan catches it. Logan's going. No one could catch him. He gets it. 49 points. And throws a perfect spiral to Jamie as well. Brandon and Nick are doing the walk of shame now because they could not catch Logan. Salvador is wasting time, so Brandon is happy about touching the ball. So everyone just goes back to their usual formation. Carlos is the quarterback now. They're running. Oh geez, I'm open. Apparently Miles was open, but Carlos is still sitting back in the pocket. He can't throw that far, so he's just waiting for someone short to get open. So he throws it to Brandon, but he overthrows it. Brandon is quarterback. He throws it to me, who's wide open, so I'm just strolling. But Brian tries to come after me. So now we have 49 points. So we are tied at 49 at the moment. Still getting ready to punt. Now finally punts it. And Brian gets it. Brian still running. Carlos tries to get him. He does have the angle on him. And he does get him. At like the 10-yard line. Now hikes it to Jamie. Still waiting, just throws it to Salvador, who does a cool slide move. 56. The most points ever scored, I believe, was 63. But if they keep scoring, I think that they could beat that record. Because they're at 56 now. But if we combine our scores, I think that's the most. Because it's 56 to 49 right now. Which is a lot of points. That was a weird punt, but anyway, I catch it. Miles is quarterback again. Greg rushes. Miles just running around. Still hasn't thrown. Still running around. Just throws it to Carlos, but it's too low. So they won. They won 56 to 49.